guys, it's Dragon here, and I feel like such an idiot. I spent an hour and a half recording, but I forgot to turn on the screen capture, so there was no game. Just sound. So upset. So I don't know what we're gonna do today because I don't want to redo everything I just did. So, aside from this Sera thing we're gonna do.
Was good pay for you, Inquisitor.
Yeah,
hi.
hi.
See if my friends came through too.
Okay.
Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Who's paying us?
Who's putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's past the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
All right, let's go now.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Yeah.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Calm down, I can help.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
And he's dead. And we fight. Okay.
Whoa, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
Yep.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
That's my ally you attacked.
You want to talk now, but Sera's my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
Yeah, I don't care.
Now what was the point of that?
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag,
Yes.
piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenut, rotten
Sera!
piece of...
Sera!
What?
So basically, we could have just asked him a bunch of questions about what his problem was, etc., etc. I don't care. It's over. Calm down.
He's done. You're done. Relax. It's over.
Pisshead. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Cheer.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does,
What is
they
this
deserve
camera
it.
angle? What is this framing? What happened? Okay. Unpredictable, but worth it.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that. acceptance thing you're doing right there?
I want us to be friends.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, oh, good God. Let's go to the war table. All right, welcome to the war table. Let's do some stuff. Brendan Cardis, my lady Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Although I am hardly surprised my fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from Venatori cultists still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things, which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be wilting in the cold. Magister Maevaris Hilani. Investigate Hunter Fell. Letter to Commander Cullen with information on the apostate. All I can say for certain about the apostate is that when asked why she had not joined the circle, she declared that the chant of light was for humans and meant nothing to her. I hope this information helps. Truth or Dare, dangerous game. Nightingale, we underestimated the threat. Our friend, the Marquis, met with the... See, I don't know what happened here because we read this before and whatever. Anyways, Red Jenny attending a party. Surely the Inquisitor cannot be a part of such things. It seems a base prank to intentionally disrupt such an affair. A memo from Josephine written on a letter from Sera. This guy is a special prick. Swats his people around, thinks his sovereigns pay for it, embarrass him at his own party, and you please a dozen people. People with keys and little else. Sera, a date and time are scribbled below, also an Elysian mask with other masks for eyes. It is trivial to ensure we are represented, but should we encourage such base behavior? Lights out, not murder. Just let them stumble in darkness. A small training exercise outside will disrupt the event. We're gonna go lights out, not murder.
Let's see what we have.
Then, continue the investigation. An excerpt from Ben Hasrath information report. We still have neither race nor background information on the Venatori agent in Hunterfell. The Bells are effectively nobility in the city. Any information about them is protected. We have confirmed that the Tal Vishoth, whatever else she may be, is not a mage. Whether she is or was one of Duke Tithys' lovers, she now appears to be in a relationship with a smuggler. The Tal Vishoth cannot hide her reputation easily, no matter how protective she is. Let my ladies ask about her. Let's do this one.
Let us begin.
And then we're just gonna set Cullen on the Exalted Plains research for now.
All right.
So I think we're just gonna go collect, memoirs for the Grey Wardens. We're just gonna do that quest. So we need to open up 3 places. I think it was the Fallow Mire, Empire du Lion, and the Western Approach, I want to say. My dearest Josephine, the hills of Empire du Lion are in peril. A maidservant recently returned from visiting an uncle in Sarnia, spoke of gruff, helmeted men about villages quarry and the appearance of strange red crystals in the fields close by. I suspected Red Lyrium and sent men to investigate, but the bridges leading to the area had all been destroyed. The Red Templar's handiwork, I wager. If we do not act quickly, all of the Highlands may be lost. I wish I bore fair tidings, my dear. My warmest regards to your family. I pray for the quelling of these winter winds of chaos, that we may meet again in springtime. Your truest friend and ally, Eduard Desjardins? The Elf's Blood River froze over after an unseasonable chill. We'll need brave soldiers and sturdy mounts, but it's our only path into the mountain. We broke through to Sarnia and lead Scout Harding is with the Vanguard sent to establish an Inquisition camp. Our early reports indicate that the red lyrium is spreading, colon. Okay, and then the western approach. I should have enough power to open up all these. Liliana's spies have discovered orders from the Venatori's high-ranking commanders. A large number of mages are traveling westward to excavate something of great value to our cause. The Inquisition must find whatever its enemies are searching for. The region is vast, but Liliana is ready to put her network to use in tracking down Corypheus's minions. The Venatori are camped in a place known as the Hissing Wastes. They're working their slaves to death, digging old... I opened the wrong thing. Buildings out from the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatori's heads in, and you'll need a new scout. Lead Scout Harding. Yep, I opened the wrong thing. Okay. Well, it does not matter. Is it this? Okay, we're just gonna open a bunch of stuff, I guess. Commander Cullen, scouts are reporting a number of travelers entering the western approach. Surprising, since the place is a blighted desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one is leaving. It bears investigating. Knight Captain Rylan. We've established a foothold in the western approach, per orders. Already one skirmish with the Venatori, but no casualties. Requesting reinforcements. The term blighted desert doesn't do this place justice. Lieutenant Harding. Not now. Alright, well, let's just open up the Emerald Grave since it only costs 8 power. We've been contacted by a Fairbanks who says he has information of value to the Inquisition. He offers a trade, the information, in exchange for the Inquisition's help in eliminating a dangerous rebel band calling themselves the Freemen of the Dales. There have been reported sightings of these rebels all over the Dales, where they have caused significant problems for our Legion troops. Uprooting them could be a good move for us. First, let us see what Fairbanks has to say. He is hiding out somewhere in the Emerald Graves, the legendary Dalish forest. My spies report that he is well acquainted with the area and its terrain. He could prove a useful asset if we choose to trust him, Liliana. Lead Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and his men in the Emerald Graves and had a run-in with the rebel Freemen of the Dales. They're as violent as we've led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if it might relate to something bigger than just the Freemen of the Dales. If there is a chance at all, then we must learn all we can from him. Harding has set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, Inquisitor. The Forest of the Graves is treacherous and home to enemies both new and ancient, Liliana. Prospect Basin. Level 20. Yeah, we're not going to unlock that. I'm not ready for that. Well, I guess I could unlock it. Nah, we're not going to. Alright, let me go back. Alright, let's start with the Fallow Mire, I guess.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Why?
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
That's fame for you.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or Legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
I want to save that patrol.
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting the Avar butcher the Inquisition's people.
I appreciate it. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
He'll be fine, I'm sure. So where exactly do I need to go to get these? So they're way down there. Alright, well, we're just gonna grab this and haul butt over here to get this. Oh. Shoot. Is that part of... well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, hello, requisition officer.
Dispatch for you.
Report.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Cool. There's something here. I think it's in this house. Oh god. Short note. Helen, I won't be in tonight. Rupert said he had a surprise for me. He teased me by saying Lady Beasley, which he always does when he's trying to impress me by pretending he's not impressing me. Don't tell Mum where I am. I made fresh porridge in the red pot for both of you. I'll care for her tomorrow, I promise. Lucia. Bottles of Thetis, Garbolg's Backcountry Reserve. Likely dropped to avoid seizure by authorities or because of seizure due to drinking it. Garbolg only brewed from 874 to 892, blessed. Killed when the vapors in his beard spontaneously combusted. Before Andrastianism, Forgotten Face. The teachings of the Andrastian Chantry have been part of the Dosian lives for over 800 years. The Chantry guides us and teaches us. We are made humble in the knowledge that we have sinned, and yet we are inspired and given hope through Andraste's story and her song. But Andraste died almost 200 years before her emperor Cordelis Draken established the Chantry and spread the chant of light. In those terrible years, the Dosians were lost. Crying for salvation, they took to anyone and anything they hoped could give them the answers they so desperately sought. Some returned to well-known faiths like the Tevinter Imperium's Cult of the Old Gods, which we held accountable for the curse of the Blight and the Darkspawn. Others found their own paths, following false prophets and making false gods out of men. Many of these religions have disappeared, dying out with their adherents, like the Daughters of Song or the Empty Ones. Others, like the Blades of Asarian, may still lurk in the hidden corners of our world. This book aims to remember them so that we may find compassion for those who lived in those dark times, and also for they who even now are lost and turn to shadow, trying to find light. From Before Andrastianism, The Forgotten Face by Sister Rodwin of Tantervale. Okay. Let's go get some, stuff. Some memoirs. What? So there's gonna be lots of undead. Lots of reading, I guess. Diary of Peter Marsh. Gardeners are too sick to save, everyone says. Grandfather and my brothers barricaded them in their own house so they wouldn't make anyone else sick. Yelled at me for watching instead of helping. Said it was for our own good. There's no more lights in the gardener's house. Ravane. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium, nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Ravane. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Qunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Khun. But resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Qunari War. The Ravani refuse to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The Chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of Chantry Scholar, by Brother Genitivi. Go fruit. Go fruit. Right. Is there anything in this house before we move on? No, but there is something over here. Blue vitriol. What?
Look, signs of a plague.
It must have been a terrible illness. No one's come to reclaim the land. No one living at any rate.
One less to worry about.
Indeed.
This can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
There is a landmark somewhere. I'll have to grab that. Go. The Light of Andraste. There's a wind-weathered inscription on the statue, commissioned in 655 storm by the illustrious Ban Hargrave, protector of the Fallow Mire, to commemorate the completion of her keep and to thank Blessed Andraste for her good fortune. A lot of elf fruit. Okay, so the plan is to attempt to not detour and just go collect these memoirs. But we all know how that goes. So one thing to note about this place is if you step in the water, you will raise the dead. So a lot of times if you avoid the water, you can avoid a large majority of the dead. So that's good to know. But of course, there's still going to be corpses rising from the ground because that is what happens when we get into this building. Yeah. Oh, right here. Might have to get Blackwall to come do this for me. Good enough. I can get through the door, so the door is locked. Do I have to just destroy the door? How does the door open? Yeah, now it opens. Okay. Also, something rose from the dead. Gardner Diary, property of Ira Gardner, is written in spidery handwriting on this collection of homemade recipes and remedies. The last entry reads, "First sign of the plague is coughing and going pale like blood's run out of your skin. Elfruth soothes the cough, but doesn't cool the next day's fever. That's where the spindleweed helps. The ones I planted by the old shed came in quick. They seem to like where the soil's dry. I'll try to make an ointment with it tomorrow." Empty Ones. Empty Ones were a small, short-lived cult based in Navarra and known for worshipping the Blight and, by extension, the Darkspawn. Some confuse the Empty Ones with followers of Tevinter's old gods. A reasonable mistake, since archdemons are said to be tainted old gods. However, it is clear from the histories that the Empty Ones did not worship Dumont and his ilk, but the Blight itself. Following Andraste's death, many of her followers fell into a deep despair. They believed that the prophet's betrayal and execution marked the beginning of the end of the world, and that the Maker's wrath would soon come upon them. Most fantastical of them all gathered together to prepare for their doom. They called themselves the Empty Ones, for they saw themselves as worthless husks, ready to be swept away by the Maker's hand. It is unknown what passed then, but over time the Empty Ones grew to believe that the Blight was to be the tool by which the Maker would end all of creation. They preached that it came from the void, a place of nothing, and that returning to the void was something to be celebrated, because it meant an end to all pain and all suffering. Some mistakenly take this to mean that the Empty Ones worshipped evil, but that is an oversimplification. The Empty Ones believe the world to be beyond redemption and that it was the Maker's will that it be destroyed completely. There are tales of Empty Ones scouring the deep roads searching for Darkspawn, whom they saw as the Blight's prophets, in order to assist them in bringing about the next Blight. Predictably, the beginning of the second Blight saw the end of the Empty Ones. The entire cult made its way to the Anderfells, where they stood in the path of the encroaching Darkspawn and, singing in praise of the oblivion that was to overtake them, were consumed. From Before Andrastianism, The Forgotten Face by Sister Rodwin of Tanterville. Jeez. Oh, wow, hi.
That had to hurt!
I don't know why it wasn't attacking, but weird. Alright, that's it for this house. This was the gardeners who were locked away in their home. I guess we go this way. Maybe. I have no idea. We're gonna go this way.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
I guess.
Look out!
Where are they? Okay, this is a really awkward place to be. So go.
We find any more beacons, we could lure the undead onto solid ground. Might be a faster fight.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Okay. So, healing. I think it's on the other side. Yep. Veilfire in the Fallow Mire. The Veilfire messages in the Fallow Mire are largely gibberish and imply a kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. It is possible the writing is in code. These Veilfire ruins are interspersed with numbers and mathematical notations. They evoke a clear sense of panic, as if the author was trying to figure out a difficult problem. Sounds exciting. Right. Keep pushing forwards. So there's some demon, a demon, a wraith, for some reason. Oh look, I can finish the greener garden upgrade. I don't think the bodies have anything. It's fine. Apostate Widriss's journal. This thick journal is half undecipherable. Parts that can be read are splattered with ink, as if the author had written them in a hurry. There were years of notes in that book, years. Who could have taken it, or deciphered it? Someone follow me from the circle? I bet it was Wernham or Clarice. They always were jealous, little busybodies. If they saw what I've done, the demons I've harnessed, they'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering ewes? But I must have my book back. I will write down the cipher again, before I forget again. These demons are clever. I can't have them demanding a price for decrypting my own notes. The concoctions I can make with the plants here, in safe amounts, will open my mind to vistas past the fade. Demons hint it is beyond me, because they wish to undermine me. It's so clear. It's so very clear. I'm looting here. And then we will light the Veilfire. Fight off demon and stuff. Okay. Hi. There we go. There. A lot of loot for some reason. Balefire in the Fallow Mire. Staring at this set of unreadable runes conjures up strong feelings of bitterness and arrogance in equal measure. They fade slowly. Alright, so I need to go this way, I think. There's a rift over there. I'm gonna ignore that for now. We'll be coming back to this area. Do a lot of stuff later. I think I have to go this way. Oh wait. No, the camp's down that way. We'll grab the camp. Since we're here and all. I heard voices. Can't go this way. Here we go. I wanna go this way. Smudge drawing. On the small note, the words "not deathroot" have been underlined 3 times. There's a small illustration of a plant that looks like spindleweed, with this one underneath it. Note from a scout. The paper is small and thin, meant for transport by a messenger bird. Warn the herald her life is in danger if she comes to the mire. Our patrol spotted Avar 3 days ago. We didn't understand why they came down from the Frostbacks until we were captured in an ambush. Their leaders said they came because they heard the Inquisition was in the area. They want to lure out and kill the Herald of Andraste to win favor with their gods. I escaped, but I can't free the others without help. I found a good camping spot for a rescue party. We'll tend my wounds before heading off. Scout Aubrey Greenholm. Okay. Alright, so now we have camp. We can continue on.
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me. Or the Inquisition soldiers.
I hope the Avar haven't gotten bored with the hostages and that they understand how hostages work.
Yeah. We have another house. And a rift. The Daughters of Song. Wine, music, poetry, and the wanton and frenzied indulgence of carnal fancies. These things characterize the hedonistic cult known as the Daughters of Song. Calling them an order of the faithful lends them a legitimacy they do not deserve. The daughters and sons, though they saw themselves also as daughters, celebrated Andraste's holy union with the Maker in almost every way imaginable. And it was only the holy union they venerated. Andraste's life, her war, her teachings, and her sacrifice were blithely ignored. At its height, the Daughters of Song numbered in the thousands. They maintained a stronghold in a village called Virelay, in the fields of Ghislaine. Virelay saw a yearly event during which the Daughters of Song paraded carven images of the Maker's glory through the square. The Daughters of Song were wiped out by the righteous forces of Emperor Draken during his campaigns to unite all of Orlais. When the Emperor's forces sacked the village, the daughters would not arm themselves and were either killed or captured. The village was destroyed and the cult never recovered. From Before Andrastianism of the Forgotten Face by Sister Rodwin of Tangerville. Oh boy. Maker's glory, huh? Yes. So it looks like oh, here's that guy. Hey, guy watcher.
So, you're Herald of Andraste.
I am, yes.
My
Hi.
kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
What are you doing here?
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
They're called Fade Rifts.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Interesting how widely Ferelden beliefs diverge.
Call me Ferelden again, Elf, and see how far you get.
Why aren't you attacking?
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rites to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Are my missing people hurt?
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Bye.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just do this. I think we can get some comments from Skywatcher for doing this.
Down you go!
Oh, what the heck? I didn't want to disrupt it, but that's fine.
Skies. You can mend the gaps in the air.
Indeed.
There's a reason people have been following our herald.
Maybe you do have a god's favor. Aye.
Bye.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Is that in the water? No. So it's a fun little interaction with Skywatcher. Anyways, back on to our mission. I think I have to keep going around. Heck was that noise? It made a weird noise in my ear.
Oh, quite a smell.
These people never had a chance.
Are we being attacked? Why? Anyways. We have another beacon.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Yeah, I got that. I'm aware. Loot here. Death root. Alright, where's this demon? Hello. Time to die. Yeah, there's two of them. Am I dying? I'm very much dying, yes. It's fine. Well, that's one dead. And there's 2 dead. Oh yeah, that was Solus. He used Fireball. Or whatever the heck it's called. Come on. Veilfire in the Fallow Mire. These particular Veilfire runes are completely impenetrable, but staring at them brings out the mental image of some kind of plant, and the impression it is somehow important that it fades. Yeah. Go this way. Is that it? More enemies around, but they're over there somewhere. Lost city of Barrender. On the 15th day of my journey across the Tevinter Imperium, our caravan reached a great rolling plain. Swaying grass hid flocks of birds, so vast that when they took flight, their numbers blocked the sun. This, our guide informed us, was the great city of Barrender, wonder of the ancient world, famed for its fountains which were said to grant eternal youth. Legend has it that during the celebration of the winter solstice, Kiranatus, High King of Barrender, turned away an envoy from the High Priest of Dumat. The priest called upon his god to punish Kiranatus for the offense, and the dragon god of silence answered him. Months passed, the kingdom of Barrender fell silent. In distant Minrathous, the priests of Razikael dreamed of dark omens. Their oracles declared that a dire fate had befallen King Kiranatus. Finally, the fearful High King of Minrathous sent a company of soldiers to Barrender. The men reported that the road which led across the northern plains ended abruptly. They walked for leagues over barren, empty rock where the kingdom of Barrender had once been. All of it swept from the face of the world by the hand of a god. Not a single stone of Barrender remains, and nothing of the once powerful city has ever been found. A secret now that can never be told. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Maybe it never existed in the first place. It was all an illusion. You guys good? Alright, well, let's keep going. Oh. Oh, whatever. Are we good? I think we're good for now. Alright, we're coming up to the next beacon. Phoenix's scales? Is that what that said? What'd I get? I got something. Okay. I've got 2 demons again. From the looks of it. I didn't move out of the way fast. These things are sturdy. Where'd it go? There it is. Nope. There it is. Ah! Hey, you can die like any moment now. No, don't fall in. Where'd it go? Dead now.
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Sound strategy.
I totally didn't realize that's what it did, but oh well. Balefire and the Fallow Mire. These unreadable runes evoke, for a moment, a sudden and overpowering feeling of smug and vengeful triumph, as though a difficult problem has been solved. There is the image of a bottled elixir. Then it fades. A cipher written in the last pages of apostate Widriss's journal corresponds to the Balefire writing found in the Fallow Mire. The deciphered messages are notes that, when taken together, form instructions on how to concoct a particularly dangerous poison. Lovely. All right. Let's keep going. We have a wraith. It's now dead. We should be coming up on the Avar strongholds, as you can see in the distance there. And there are a lot of corpses. Like,
Don't waste time on them. Head for the castle.
fine. Fighting them. Yes. Actually, I don't know if they keep spawning, but... Alright, we're gonna... plow through them.
Get to the castle.
Oh, you... okay. Alright. I'll just run. You guys... good luck. Wait. Wait. I think it's up top. Hi. Are we not gonna talk about the fact that I just infiltrated? Where are my party members? I'm gonna get killed.
Back me up!
Please. Okay. I think there's two of them up there. I am not hitting. Like, at all. Hello. Oh, are we good? We're gonna say we're good. I think the undead are still coming in. Alright. Huzzah! We opened the gates! Cool, now everyone's here. Solus, I'm gonna force... Just kidding, you don't have any left. Okay, well let's refill. But Varric, you do need to open this for me. Oh, look, a mosaic. Loot. Read. Hargrave Keep. In 652 Storm, Ban Hargrave's knights helped drive Avar invaders from Ferelden's lowlands. When the king asked Hargrave to pursue the retreating tribe, she refused, demanding funds to build the keep. Caught between a fractured court, Hargrave's knights, and an impending famine, King reluctantly granted her a large parcel of land to the south. After defeating the Avar regrouping in the Boglands, the band built her castle. As the famine grew worse, the wisdom behind her choice of location became clear. Hargrave Keep ate well, dining on a steady supply of fish and game while the farmland starved. Hargrave's line died out fighting Orlesian invaders in the Blessed Age. Only the village at the base of the keep remains inhabited, as the keep has fallen into disrepair. From notable fortresses, castles, towers, and other edifices of interest in Ferelden by Henry Lannon. Where am I supposed to be searching? Shred of blue. Hear the rain upon the leaves above the sky lies gray. A shred of blue would be denied. Alas, he could not stay. There was a stir within his blood, and the dreams lay thick upon him. Call did beat within his heart. One road was left before him. Hear the rain upon the leaves above the sky lies gray. A shred of blue would be denied. Alas, he could not stay. See how the rain has washed away the tears that you were crying. The darkness calls me down, you know we all are dying. Hear the rain upon the leaves, above the sky lies gray. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. And so he came upon the place where so many tread before, one last look upon the world before he crossed that final door. Hear the rain upon the leaves, above the sky lies gray. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. Birds reel across the endless sky above a house upon the plain. In memory she sings to him of a time before the rain. Sweet Andraste, hear our song, for his road will be ours too. Before darkness claims our souls, let us see that shred of blue. Hear the rain upon the leaves, above the sky lies gray. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. Words to a song scrawled on spare paper, writer unknown.
The history of the Grey Wardens is fascinating.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's head into the gate. Go fight some Avar. Save our Inquisition soldiers and collect the last of the artifacts
Do
or
you have
whatever.
any advice for fighting demons, Solus?
What?
Survive the first 30 heartbeats, and you have already won.
So I should try not to die. Helpful.
I mean that demons are rarely intelligent enough to change their tactics. If you focus on defending yourself, you will see the full range of their abilities within the first 30 heartbeats. By then, you should be able to find a weakness and exploit it.
Ah, that is helpful. I will try to remember that.
Also, try not to die.
Very good. Very, very helpful. That was funny. Hello. What is this? Blue vitriol. And there's some more over there. I'm not gonna grab it. We're just gonna keep moving. It looks like the artifact is inside the stronghold.
Herald of Andraste! Face me! I am the Hand of Korth himself!
Fun. Very exciting. He coming from me? Excuse you. I'm dying. Literally. Dude's got so much defense. Alright, now we just gotta whittle down his health until he decides to put his defense back up. Am I even hitting him? There we go. We have much to look at. Before we release them, want to have a look around. Over this way. There we go.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed. Now we have to release our soldiers? What are they? Scouts? Whatever.
Herald of Andraste.
I've dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us.
I told you she'd come.
Of course. I would never leave a man behind. Is that it? Did I need, what is this? Sky Watcher. I don't know what that is. I missed something apparently. Sky Watcher, hello. Would you like to become one of my agents?
Your god looks after you, Herald. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
Work for me instead.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kin and I'll find where you set your flag.
Ooh. Nice. Alright, we got ourselves an agent. And... okay, but what is this? I have to go look. I have to go see what that is. Otherwise it's just gonna bother me. Oh, there's a house. You guys play with the undead. I'm gonna look around. What is this? There's something shiny. Cabin key. Okay. What is this? I don't know what I just did, but... Waterlogged diary. A diary found in the Fallow Mire. One water-soaked entry dated 10 days ago is still legible. The damned roof leaks and I've been eating boiled roots for a week. I'm squatting in a bog no one so much as spit in for 10 years. Still better than the alienage, thank Andraste. That's the last time I visit the city for a while. I'm worried about the gardeners. They weren't sick when I left and now they're all down with a fever and their little boy is at death's door. Nigel Marsh said we should lock them in their home. The sour codger. Maybe I can bring something to help. Is it deathroot that cures a fever? Or elf root? It can't be deathroot, can it? Ask Ira which is right. Don't think it was deathroot. What are you guys fighting? Nothing? No, but there's something out there. Okie dokes. What is this? Turner recovered in the mire suggests a rather unstable apostate is roaming about somewhere. Apostate named Widrus seems to be mixed up with some demons and could be dangerous. Yeah. We're not gonna do that. Head to Empire du Lion for a second here.
Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
Scout Harding.
We're on the outskirts of Sarnia. This is what's left of the town. The lucky ones got out before the river froze over. The rest, penned in by Fade Rifts and Red Templars. We're the first friendly face they've seen in a long, long while.
How did the river freeze?
How did an entire river freeze so quickly?
It got really cold, really quickly. Sarnia relies on its river for everything. Trade, food. They weren't expecting this.
Why are the Red Templars here?
Do you know why the Red Templars have come here?
Can't tell you much. The Templars have outposts all through the hills. Our scouts haven't been able to get through. It probably has something to do with the local stone quarry, though. A lot of the workers went missing after the Red Templars moved in.
Inquisitor to the rescue, huh?
Here I come to save the day. Again.
That's why we love you. The Red Templars have been mounting frequent attacks. They want Emprise de Lyon. Bad. Let's get out there and take it back from them.
Okay. And that is where we're going to leave this video. Next time we'll head through Emprise du Lyon and gather up our artifacts, the Grey Wardens, and possibly do some stuff here while we're at it. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!